turn that down. All right, greetings for joining us tonight's broadcast. Today is December 4th. I guess we're going to start doing that. Okay, all right, we're going to messages and then going to Q&A. So, all right, blessings. Here we go. Greetings, we are the Syrians. Yes, your the pyramids, your Egypt is going to awaken its energies more. And I imagine many of you are feeling those vibrations at this time, not knowing exactly where the origins are. As there are monuments, even mountains, but also monuments that are man-made that are being slowly activated. And that is a new vibration coming in. Not to say your Earth's going to shift drastically, because there's a lot of tests still being learned on this Earth, but some of you will feel the effects of a new vibration coming in. And that is to remove, not necessarily, remove the old energies, the old thoughts systems. As those that are used to be very angry become a little bit softer with that over time. And just not, everyone's different, of course, but the effects aren't going to be as strong as they used to be. And it's slow, very slow, as your ascension basically increases. So it's like a slow waterfall, you can say. So even those monuments, like the Sphinx, some of you might look at it and get a glimpse of it and see it as a cat person or whatever it might be that you're connected to, whatever reality that it is. Some might see it as a dog. So it's just showing that if you get glimpses of different places, that shows that there is an effect going on at this time. A transition is coming. Blessings to you all. Greetings, we are the Elohim. Energies to you. There is father energies, male energies that are being healed, as much of that was to ground the female, keep the female from, at least in the past, exploding. The male had to become dark, as the female was kind of out of control at one time, and probably still is in some degree. But the vibrations are slowly balancing. Slowly, once again, you're always going to hear that word slowly. As it's always going to be off kilter in some ways. As more feminine becomes more empowered, and the male will get powered in a different way, more feminine within the masculine. And even the feminine will have more masculine to a certain degree. As you charge each other up, there are shifts into a new direction. So your new era is coming. So whenever you're ready, we're happy to answer your questions.
Greetings. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, greetings to see you.
Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Hello there, Elohims.
Greetings to see you.
Greetings. So, 2 questions, and I have plenty. But what can you just give me a forecast for December, just like a brief one that I can tap into?
A moment. Well, it's technically going in the direction you want it to, but not fully. So things that you want, it might not fully connect to it, but go by it.
Yeah, I kind of with the house and
Yes.
the male, the opposite
Yes.
male stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you see it, but you're not fully connecting to it. For various reasons. Either like moving, it's not ready for you. Not to say you're not ready for it, but you still have a commitment where you're at this time. So, probably sometime. Yes, the timelines are not going to be clear because you're changing things around astral. Now, the male energy came in, which is made things more complicated in some ways, but nice. But but moving is maybe in the mid-year, possibly, but it's always going to be up in the air.
Yeah.
So
So the second question is, what about the male you tapped into there?
that's what
You
cool.
said it was nice.
It is like you're on a different sidewalk, but you are walking by each other. You haven't really crossed into each other's energy fully just yet, for various reasons. In some ways, you don't want to blow each other up. You might feel some of that.
I want to blow him up.
Well, you can. You can blow each other up.
How? What do you mean by that? It's like,
Well, because this one is a little bit unstable. You have not fully seen its unstableness fully yet.
okay.
I mean, that's why it's taking things slow.
Yeah, so that's why I mean, you mean blow each other up? It's like say goodbye or like whatever.
No, it just they can overpower each other. Me and the higher astral, you both are. I would say in some ways competing against each other,
No, not again.
but it's not a negative in this reality.
Hmm.
So this one's kind of taking it slow, trying to figure out your vibration, but this one's in neutral a lot of times, for various reasons. I mean, gear wise, should be going in drive, but it says in neutral, but which is not a bad thing right now.
Okay, I'm gonna explore that more
Yes,
later. But
yes,
thank you for the
yes,
forecast of
yes. Of course,
Earth.
blessings.
Bye.
Thank you. Up next, we got Logan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings to you.
My first question today is I would like to know what are my connections with the Elohim?
Well, as a reptilian being, you were healed by Elohim because you had a lot of reptilian incarnations that were very reckless at one time. In this lifetime, you are connecting more to the Zeta, and you're being more civil. Lifetimes before were not so much like that. But you've been healed by the angels in many various incarnations. You've been taking a lot of the alien incarnations because you're still learning about yourself. So when you've learned enough, then you become more of an angelic energy. So, blessings.
Cool. My second question is are there any messages from my guides?
I believe OSC study is important. There's some female energies to continue to connect with. I believe you already know them. Just continue to chat. Keep it casual. Because this is going to be a long-term friendship from what we're seeing. We don't have exactly who it is, but
Right.
it is a good energy and it will last a long time from what we're seeing.
Nice.
Believe you with that.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. Up next, we have Emmy.
Hi, how are you?
Greetings to you. Doing well.
Greetings to you. I was just wondering if you guys had any messages for me specifically from your collective.
You're parts of the universe, secrets of the universe that you've found that you have not revealed to others. That's in your energy field at this time. As certain, like what the kratom you found, that's part of it. There's more to it, maybe not in that nature. Basically, you're kind of sharing that secret not they create them, but what we found in the universe is sharing here slowly. But you don't know what it is. That's not going to be revealed here either. But you're in a place where you need to be, where that knowledge, it comes through to others. It's mostly through energy, but it's helpful for this world to unlock itself from its old ways. What would you do with that? Lessons.
That sounds wonderful. Yes, I've been feeling a lot of inspiration and seeing
Yes.
a lot of
Thank you.
parallels. So with that, I was just wondering, work-wise, there's Navy Admiral that I work with, and I was just wondering what our connection is and what he thinks of me.
Oh, and saying of high prestige, it's going to go help you move up the ranks if you wish to do so. Over time, if you wish to do so, seems like prosperity is there. So this is a positive connection. It's kind of like a soulmate connection at one time, and there's kind of that here, but not in the, well, however you want to look at it. It's there. There's different versions of soulmate and kindred spirits at the same time. So yeah,
That's
strong
true.
connection. So,
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we have Steven.
Hello, Elohim.
Brings you.
Greetings. How are y'all doing?
Doing well.
Much love. I was just wondering, can you just connect with my angel connections, Seraphim, Elohim, just to know more, or just if any connections with y'all, with Elohim or whatever. Just just more information about it, my connections. Thank you.
Well, you came to heal planets, such as this one. You do go to the Earth's core in your astral on a daily basis. And you do bring animals out of a garth into this reality. Like I believe there's a rabbit energy around. That is a vibration that's healing you, and you're healing it. And it's just you bring animals. You're very connected to the animals of the Earth. Let's put it that way. As Elohim energy, Earth has been, yes, a problem. A problem child, but one that is very much assistance to the universe. So your vibration has been integrated to this world for some time now. Blessings.
Sweet. So, so some of them animals maybe at my job, because I do see a lot of rabbits and skunks and coyotes, a deer. I mean, I had 2 black ducks that were last.
Exactly.
I've never seen any ducks over there, but it's just crazy how many animals I see over there.
Exactly.
Awesome, awesome. Our second question is, can you connect with my galactic connections and my family? Any energies that want to come through and have a message for me at this time? Thank you.
Well, you're healing a lot of Palladian energies. Yes, we realize you do connect to them a lot, but they're also healing them because they've been through a lot on this world through galactic wars. Because they assist this world, so they get a lot of tension from other beings. So their worlds have been pushed to the brink of this one. Not to this extent, but they've been heavily tested. Their vibrations with, I believe there's 7 Palladian worlds they're assisting at this time. That have been, they're like medical doctors or healers of this earth, but once again, they get backlash from certain beings. So it's something for you to, there's 7 worlds in the Pleiades that you can connect to. Let you connect with that, though. Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.
All right, very cool. Up next, we have Humberto.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Greetings. My first question is, I've been realizing how I stopped doing my self-healing meditations because I want to grow with someone or others. And I live in a retreat center and want to know if I will be allowed to start an official sharing circle for encouraging inner growth here if I contact the manager of this place.
There's a high possibility of it. realize growth is in all areas. So yes, most likely yes. They'll be hesitant at first, but I believe they will think about it. It's not 100% at this time, but it looks good for right now. But it's in their free will energy, so it's unclear if it's a yes or no. But it looks good.
Interesting. Okay. My next question. What exactly are the strong, abnormal heart palpitations I've been feeling lately, and how do I heal it?
Oh, let go of yes. There's inner. Well, that's self-love. Inner conflict. So whatever it is that you feel is bothering, it's deep rooted. I believe it comes from childhood. So heal your inner child. Ask for assistance from the angels to heal your inner child. Not to say it'll be fully healed because it's something that you need to go through at this time. It's a self-reflection you're doing at this time. It's just basically your focus. The more you focus on yourself, the more it will heal too. You focus on others, but you're not always focusing on you. You're still going out to others, as you can see. So you have like a passion or something you want to do for you. Like, wow, I really enjoy this. That's good. Whatever it might be, where you don't need every other people involved. That's self-love. You get a glimpse of that. Like people do hobbies and things like that.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you.
I mean, if you can share it with others, that's good. Like people do videos and they want to share it with others. That's fine, but you're still doing it for yourself. You know, it is benefiting others. Though. Just to give you an example of what I'm talking. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I resonate with that. Up next, we have Omran's questions. I'll read those for him. His first question, he says, is there anything Sanakamara would say to me?
watch every step. You can always look back at where you came from, but going forward, it matters most. As many do look in the past, societies look in the past all the time, like with history books. Instead of just going forward and then creating new histories, no new realities, they keep looking backwards. So in some ways, burning all the history books is good. Some of like that's heresy, but you'd be surprised what you can learn from that. Knowledge you need for like medicines and things like that's one thing you want to keep, but overall history you don't necessarily need.
Yeah, that's a lot of that's manipulated too as well.
Exactly.
All right, for his second question, he says, are there any messages from my higher self?
Well, I see you are putting together a puzzle in your mind, astral puzzle for yourself to solve of your spiritual growth. There's a child side of you, there's an adult side of you you're putting together, meaning what you learned from childhood, some things you forgot that you're trying to remember as an adult. Things that are like your spiritual journey as a child, because the child journeys, children forget a lot when they get older. There's a lot of spiritual knowledge there that you can tap into again. Free will energies, you'll tap. You'll. It might be just one message. It might not be something major, but there is something there. You look into your childhood, like, what am I missing? What does there benefit me now? And most likely it'll come to you, but will take some time to reach it. Or see, not that long, but blessings.
Thank you. Blessings. Up next, we have Dragon.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yes, greetings to you.
So I had an interesting experience where repeating numbers on a receipt at a restaurant started a conversation with one of these servers there, and we got into spiritual discussions and about numerology and psychism and stuff like that. I was curious if we're going to start seeing a lot more of those kinds of, that's not really a coincidence, but kind of like congruences where we can sort of, something triggers us, people feeling comfortable talking about things they normally wouldn't talk about.
Well, those numbers are there to tell you that you're in the right place at the right time. So when you see numbers like that, I'm supposed to be here. Of course, when you don't see it, doesn't mean you're not supposed to be there, but you're putting together a ladder from what we see, a direction. So you are putting together your knowledge of where you're going. So yeah, that interaction was an astral. It was actually, yes, obviously in the physical, but there was more astrally going on. As for what would be downloaded is another story, but there's a great deal effects coming on. So thanks.
That makes sense. I felt like the conversation was very strong in energy, but was totally, almost completely ignored by the other people around. Like,
that was intentional. Yes.
Okay. My second question is, do you have any messages for me?
Well, yes, the disclosure energies are hidden, but here there are realities where it is, where it's going to start to unravel into your reality. So as you just feel like you need to connect with it at times is because the disclosure energies need you, the alien energies need you. They need your input. So that means you're on a ship. Not always, but usually. If you feel like you need to connect to an alien or think about it, you're probably on a ship at that time. So something's going on. So if you have no alien thoughts that much, because there's not much happening, but when it comes in, it's like something's going on. So
I must be doing a lot of traveling on ships lately. I'm getting a lot lately.
Yeah, so you're going to Palladian, Arturian ships. Reptilian, yeah, you're kind of jumping on one. Diplomatic connections. What's going on?
Yep, sounds like me.
Scientists, but also diplomatic. So,
all right, thanks. Love.
Yeah, thank you. Up next week, I have Colin.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you for me.
At this moment. My first question, I had a dream, I believe it was sometime last week, and a giant, massive, beyond kind of comprehension scale UFO appeared in the sky, and it felt like it was kind of a first contact revealing thing of this particular race or machine or something. It felt very profound and as if something was being revealed to me, and I'm wondering if you can tell me about that experience.
Yeah, so first we want to say, yes, the Elohim energies are very strong with you. Not sure if you're fully aware of that. Always. I don't think they've really revealed that, but it's always strong with you. It's not always seen, but the alien connection there is showing that first contact is in the works. It's a future timeline. And you're very much part of the ship that will be a part of contact in some ways. You might not be the main one, but you are playing an important role of how to go about it. So you're training others to do it too.
Okay. So that was a revelation of some sort.
Yes, it is a training of, they're preparing basically. Now, when that is occurring is another story. As you see, humanity's energies aren't exactly at the highest level. But when others get dreams like yours, or whatever it might be, that's very important.
I see. Yeah, it felt really, really big.
Yes.
Well, thank you. And I'm just wondering, I guess, with our connection, if you and the Elohim there have any messages for me.
Well, realize your energy assisted. Of course, there's controversies around that brought Yeshua to this earth, and that was very controversial. Realize there was many others like him before him. A lot of them didn't survive. So in history wrote him off for various reasons, probably because they went against the system. But for Yeshua's energy, very much a part of it. Basically, it's like, yes, this might not be the best thing for the earth, but it's also needed. So it's like a little bit of, we know where this is going to go. Like your church system was a high possibility. That's why they're like hesitant to bring him here. So it's like when they saw that timeline, it's like, do we really want to get ourselves involved with this? So it was, a lot of positive to it, but also a lot of control. But You know, but either way, you were part of that process. Bringing.
I see.
So,
Well, thank you. Blessings.
Yeah, in your direction, it'll unlock your knowledge over time.
Okay.
More of that comes from blessings.
Thank you.
Yeah, I get that a lot too.
Mm.
Up next, we have Liz.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. We're finally in California, the new house. It feels really good in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, which can you tell me what does California brings to me?
So what exactly?
Yeah. What does California brings to us?
Oh, yes. Well, first, obviously, you're still settling down, as you can see. So we believe. I mean, we see that you're giving California a talking to from what we're saying. It's kind of the time to end all of this. At least, like with the fire situation. I think the fire is one of the main ones. Obviously, there's fires that are needed, but some of them are not. So it feels like you're just there to end a lot of the hostility in certain levels. So I believe you're bringing more to California than it's bringing to you. I mean, it is bringing something to you, but they're not saying what it is right now. But you're bringing a lot to it, actually. Kind of like a wound, like the paramedics are there. Kind of like that.
Interesting.
So we see it more of you. Most likely, it's helping you, but we just see you assisting it mostly at this time.
It's good. Yes. Been raining since we got here.
Exactly. See?
Non-stop.
Like I say, what we see is you as paramedics there. Even you and your husband paramedics there. Seriously.
It's funny.
There's a wounded patient there, and it's very headstrong.
Oh, wow. You gotta be stronger, right?
Yeah, California is a Illuminati. It's everything. It thinks it knows better than other countries. So
yeah, it's been given too much power, actually.
Yes, exactly.
And,
yes, go ahead, please.
What can you tell us about our government situation?
About your
government situation?
Yeah. Yes. There's obviously a lot of. There is. We see here Trump going into more of a positive energy. Yes, this impeachment. No matter what occurs, he's still going to win your current election. It's going to come up. So that's why everyone is in hostile energies. They basically want to just dress him up like a clown so they can make him look bad, but they're making themselves look worse by doing this. So there's a lot of alcohol going around in Congress right now for various reasons, because a lot of them are mentally cannot handle what's going on at this time. They know they're going to lose all this. Even if they do an impeachment, it won't do anything. They can't kick them out. They don't have enough for it. So even if they backhand everything, it won't work. It's going to make them look even worse than ever before. So the Democrat Party is going to be a major wounded sheep. It's going to keep screaming as much as they can, no matter who it destroys. Unfortunately, they're just getting started.
Yes, haven't done much for the people, anyways.
No, yes, it's all about them. It's not about the people anymore. It's all about getting the president out of there. They don't care about the people. They might say they do, but only because they want to get rid of the president. So,
yes.
So it's going to take some time for humanity to humanity is enjoying the show. At least some of them are. They're not ready to take their own power back. So that's why the government has the power it does, because humanity gave its power to it. Well, to learn from that perspective, and now it's slowly bringing it back. Slowly.
Yes, very, very slow.
So when it brings energy back, when humanity takes back its power, that's when all the Area 51 will be revealed and things like that. Aliens will be revealed. So you got some time for that.
Yes, in the Republic, I guess, it's happening. next year, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much, and
Yes.
I do feel your presence is over here
Yes. Thank you.
with us.
Blessings.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Wasn't too thrilled to hear that they're only getting started, but yeah, it takes sometimes extreme measures to wake people out of it. So,
Yeah,
all
smoke
right.
him if you got him. That's a
Yeah,
joke.
definitely. All right. Up next, we have Michelle.
Hi.
Yes, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
I have been having something happening in my body, and I'm having a lot of hair loss. I don't know if it is stress related, hormone related, or vitamin related, or all of the above. So if you can do a body scan and tell me what I need to do, or if I'm allowed to get a healing for it, or command my body, that would be great too.
Well, have you done any have you been relaxing a lot recently, or attempting to, or?
Yeah, I have a lot of relaxation. The most things I basically do a lot of kind of high level meditations with. I'm kind of trying to anchor in a lot of high vibrational energies, which is sometimes hard on my body.
Yes, that's what's. I believe that your body can't handle it.
Okay.
So maybe to dial that down a little bit, you can still have the intention for it to come in, but that way it's not affecting your body so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're doing healing for somebody, it goes through you and heals that person instead of it goes through you and it stays with you. It goes to the other person, but stays with you also. So just changing how you go about that. Your body, yes, your body's also releasing a lot, and hair is one of them. So take more power into yourself. Maybe not heal for a while. Take a break.
It's not me doing, well, I mean, I do grid healing and earth healing and stuff like that, but I'm not doing like individual type healings for people. So that's not the case.
Well, you see, well, I'm not sure if I want to hear this, but take a break on the healing altogether.
I could what?
Take a break on the healing altogether and let your body reset.
Okay.
Maybe a week if you're comfortable with that. You can do little healings, little bits, but your body needs to regenerate. It feels like you're turning yourself into a fire, and your body can't handle that.
It is very fiery up in here.
Yeah, it feels like you're just building up too much. So if you just ask for assistance to just balance yourself, it's going to take some time, but because there's a lot with the earth that you want to work with, and you're like giving your whole self to it, as you can probably feel that.
Yeah,
it's almost like you're going out of body in some ways.
Yeah, I'm sure that is true.
It feels like you're going out of, yes.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, it feels like you're going out of body, and that's why your body is kind of like, it's almost like your soul's not fully there. It's there, but it's not there everywhere. I know it sounds strange, but
no, that
it's not fully connected. Yeah, you're kind of outside right now. So a grounding would be good. Yes, grounding, and just more grounding. I would believe. Yeah. So you can still do energy work, maybe not as strongly, but definitely more grounding. That over time, I believe will start bringing effect.
All right. So my body is not breaking down per se, like.
No.
Okay.
It has to do with
energy. Just too much energy.
Yeah,
okay.
you powered yourself up. Like you put a big engine in a car, and the car can't handle it.
Right. All right. Well, with this crazy body, I do need to find balance, and I also am staying temporarily at a friend's, and I need to go to the next place for my big adventure, but I would like to kind of put down roots if that is next in line or a reasonable goal. I'm not really sure, but I don't any direction on where to go and what to do.
You said put down roots, or
I would like that, but it's not necessary. I just don't know exactly kind of what maybe best case scenario for me for like a part of the country to go to, kind of a job to get type of thing, or just for whatever I need developmentally. Next steps.
well, water is good. Be around a lake.
Mhm.
Some kind of water environment would be good if you can live near it, where you can actually walk to it or be around it, feel the vibrations of it, maybe even swim in it.
Mhm.
I feel like that's the best thing right now. Of course, it's cold in some areas, but not everywhere. But even if it's cold, it doesn't mean you have to go swim in it. But then again, that might work too. But I feel like water is it'll help you balance.
Well, water would be good, but there's water all over the country. So could
Yes.
you narrow that down to
The
an area?
lakes, right now, lakes would be good. Like the oceans, you don't really need to be around. Lakes within the country, it would be good.
Okay, are we talking south, southeast, north, northeast?
Mountains and lakes, maybe Colorado area. I mean, if you really want an area, Colorado would be perfect for you.
Okay.
To give you an idea, it doesn't have to be Colorado. Maybe something that's similar to it. Wyoming is a good energy too for you. So, whatever you feel on that.
All right, much.
I mean, when it comes down to it, Wyoming is probably the best energy for you at this time.
Nice.
So, lakes, Wyoming, mountains, trees, and not much of a population.
Beautiful. And I hopefully can earn dollars there sometime.
Yes, look into that before you go, of course. But you can still connect to it where you're at with the vibrations of it, and just go what works for you right now. You don't necessarily have to be there.
Great. Thank you so much. Much love.
Okay, great. Up next, we got James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings to you.
I was wondering if you tell me this book I'm reading about angels was written this year. Is it accurate, like the techniques and stuff?
There's a version of it, yes. There's much more that you can go into, but it is. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I believe you will learn some energies from it. So it is accurate to what you feel it works for you. So, yes, it is channeled energy, though. Yes. So what resonates with you, just follow that.
I see. You tell me about like Ivan says, there's always like fae or nymphs or mermaids around me. What's the difference between them? Or are they all kind of the same?
Well, the fae is mostly around you. The nymphs are there to ground you. The fae is just to keep your vibrations up, erotic energies, relationship vibrations, things like that. It also helps heal the reptilian energies that balance reptilian energies, not necessarily with you, but with others, like through your music. You're here to heal a lot of reptilian vibrations. You're actually using a positive feline energy, because there's conflict between the two of them. So, one moment. You're also very connected to dolphin energies, and that is just basically your connection to the oceans. It's mostly to the dolphin. Sometimes the whales, but mostly the dolphin. And also that connects to the mermaid. So yeah, mermaid would be a good one for you to connect with. Like visualize it, like female energies, but you probably see a mer king as you've been. I believe also been a mer king. I always say prince at one time. Which is what that sink in for a little bit.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Up next, we have Lucy.
Hello.
Greetings
to you. Can I have a message, please?
One moment. We see dragon energies that you're brought in. The wings. Actually, see unicorn wings around you. To take you to a new place eventually. But I believe your contract with your Florida is much needed. Only because there's a lot of reptilian energies there. but I believe you're bringing more of a unicorn energy through you. And the dragon is part of your vibration, but I believe the unicorn is the strongest at this time. I'm not sure if you connect to that very often.
Wow, and I'm not even a virgin. So, what do I need to know? What next is on my plate? What's up for the next week ahead?
Well, if you wanted to go into the channeling direction, it will come through. It comes through where it needs to. So it's not going to come into a conventional way. You have your own ways of doing things. You're going to just so it does work through you. So you just bring it. It might be a few sentences, or a paragraph, or longer than that.
Are you saying I'm even fighting when I'm channeling? It's like
Sometimes
it's like
you go about it unconventionally for your own reason. You don't want to go by standards. You want to do it your own way.
Okay, and that's how I narrow it down to one being.
Yeah, but you do several beings at once sometimes.
Yeah, can a goldfish pretend to be a frog and fake you out?
Like in a channeling state, yes.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was kind of wondering about that. Okay, that's very cool. Thank
you.
You.
Insects can pretend to be.
Yeah, they do.
That's
kind of creepy when you think about it. Anyway.
Depends on how you look at it.
That's true. From your position, it's pretty funny, I guess.
Well, their insects are a lot more colorful in the higher realms. In your world, they're not exactly attractive at times.
No.
Yeah.
Especially in Florida.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you very much, and blessings to you.
Okay, a blessed this evening is me. Thanks again for coming in. I had just recently experienced a lot of things happening around my home. It feels like things are ramping up energetic wise. Like the bathroom flooded, the dryer broke. My grandmother had a seizure and she had to get raced to the hospital. My father's dealing with tinnitus in his ear and he can't get the ringing out of it. Just looking to see, is there something happening around my home that I should be aware of, or is any message behind the energies of why it's kind of escalating like that?
Oh, we see as an astral break. Basically, we feel like some of your vibration or your family's vibration for general connected more to the higher realms than it was intended to occur. So everyone got kind of at adjustment.
Is that my dad's ear that he's hearing? The ringing he can't get rid of?
Yeah. It's the whole family. You're just tuning each other. It's like you're healing the earth, and you can say it went a little bit too far. Is this so? People don't realize those that you're around is all done for a reason. You're synchronizing with each other, so it's almost like you're building like a tornado. Goes into astral. You can just whack out your whole system. So yeah, so you'll stabilize. I don't think that's going to happen again. He's going to be recovering for a while. Everyone's going to recover. Everything's going to recover. Luckily, you're the only ones that have felt it. Then I know it wasn't easy, but it could have went to other places too, other people.
It was like when you're saying we're building up a tornado. I started thinking of a while back when the birds were flying like in a wild circular pattern around my house.
Mm-hmm.
They were going around and around. It was when I was kind of taking the day off from getting in a psychic attack or something like that. And is it kind of related to that, where I was ramping it up, and then I was hard to do with the energies that I brought in?
Yeah, because as you can see, you have a lot of wizard energy, or you can say like Arabic energy from that time period, even Babylon.
Right.
And it just so it's a blessing and a curse, as you can see. The blessing you can do it, but it's a curse that you can't do more of it. And you can't change the world. So you're kind of changing the planet's vibration. So you're tuning yourself during that process. So it was you want to bring magic back. You just want to make this place home. It's not really home.
Right.
So that's what your family was doing too. And then they kind of rocked themselves As you can see.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna probably have to. I don't know. I don't know how I can work in concert with them like that in order to prevent, like, say, my grandmother from passing out.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen again. You got more energy. You have a lot of assistance right now. I don't think even the spirit world knew you can do this.
Okay.
They did, but it's like, whoa. It's like, so even they were taken back by it. They saw it coming, but once it got going, there's no way to stop it.
Yeah, I feel like that. All right, great. All right, well, thank you for that information. I appreciate that. I think that'll do for this evening. I appreciate again. Much love for your help with
Blessings to you.
questions.
Yes, the temple of the human. Realize that yes, the structures like the homes, the buildings, all this is human energy. So if you see a building beat up, I mean, it shows the vibration of obviously the area is beat up too. Like see a building that's like all prestigious, but there's a lot of. It's like it might look nice on the outside, but there's a lot of not so good in the inside. That's humanity's energies. So just looking at the infrastructure of your society, the roads, yes, everything. It just shows the vibration. It's not just the government; it's just not paying attention. Society is not really paying attention. If society wanted to fix things, they would. So you have a lot to go, as you can see. So blessings to you all. All right. Thanks. All right. All right. Thank you. If I want to do anything. Blessing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Take care. All right.